You're welcome to the Forex Trading and Lifestyle Entrepreneurship channel. Do take a minute to pause this video and read this disclaimer.
Hi there, it's Victor here from foreshowmarkets.com. In today's video, I will be bringing you the concluding part of understanding balance, equity, and free margin on the MetaTrader4 trading platform. Okay, so we started that in the previous video, and we're going to conclude that right now. Establish that what equity is. So margin, what is margin? We've done a video on that, but let me quickly recap what is margin. So margin, the next thing we do is, what is margin? How do we calculate that margin? Okay, let's look at the first slide. We say we bought euro dollar at 1.12842. okay, and the current price is 1.12138. so buy price 1.12842. okay, and then current price is 1.12138. so I'm using the current price, so you see how the calculation is done. 1.12138. okay, so how we are calculating margin now. So I'll subtract 1.12842 1.12138. okay, do your subtraction, basic subtraction. 12 minus 8, 4. 13 minus 3, 10. 13 minus 3, 10. Put 1 over 8 minus 1, 7. So 8. So let me use my calculator to make sure I've gotten that right. Okay, 1.12842 minus 1.12138. okay, so that is 7. You know, all these things we did in junior school. Well, beginning to grow old. Okay, so 704 1.12842 minus 1.12138. okay, so this is 704 points, is equals to 70.4 pips. okay, now remember we bought 1.0 lot, which is equals to one standard lot. okay, which is equals to one standard lot. And one standard lot, so this is your lot. This is the same thing as volume. It's the same thing as size. okay, one standard lot is equals to 100,000 units. okay, so if you're buying 100,000 units of euro dollar, it simply means you're buying 100,000 of euro. You are buying 100,000 units of euro using the dollar, okay. Now remember that our one standard lot, 1 pip movement is equals to $10 for euro dollar. okay, it's not $10 for all currency pairs. okay, so it means that 70.4 pip equals to what? 70.4 pips is equals to 704 USD. okay, I hope I'm using the net. We're supposed to use the net. okay, 704 USD. okay, then let's look at this number. Now your swap 1.98, your swap will always be subtracted from your profit. okay, if you are in profit, they will remove 1.98 because you are okay. The swap is positive. okay, if the swap is positive, okay, so if you are in profit. If the swap is positive, it means they are paying you interest. So I will subtract 1.98 from my floating current floating profit. Okay, but if the swap is negative, you will increase this your loss. You add so if it is in profit, you add the swap. Okay, if it is in negative, you will see add the swap. I don't know if you get the concept. Okay, if your trade is in profit, the swap will be if the swap is positive, you add the swap. If the swap is negative, you subtract the swap from your profit or loss. If the swap is positive, you add the swap to your profit or loss. If the swap is negative, you subtract the swap from your profit or loss. So it was getting a bit confusing there. That's why I had to repeat it several times. Okay, so 1.98 to this 704.02. I need to get this number correctly. 740 plus 1.8. Let me see. Give me a minute. 716. Okay. So this net is profit is 740. So we're going to add 1.8 to 740. So actually this is supposed to be 741.8. That's net. 741.80. Okay, because you got extra interest. So where was I? Add 1.8 swap to get 70. Let me see, what was that number? 0.8. This is your net floating profit or loss. Okay, so let's get this right. I'm trying to get you the margin. Okay, I'm trying to get you the margin calculation. Okay, so we said buy price at 1.12842. okay, you need 100,000 units. Okay, so let's calculate the margin. If the exchange rate of the buy price is 1.12842, you need 100 units of the euro. 100,000 units of the euro. This simply means that to buy 100,000 units of euro, you need 112,842 USD. Okay, this is what you need to buy 100,000 units. This is your margin. Okay, this is your margin, assuming that the broker did not give you any leverage. Okay, this is what you need. This is what you need to place that trade. Okay, and so I wouldn't have been able to buy one standard lot of the euro if not for leverage. Okay, so this is the power of leverage now. So this is your margin on 1-to-1. But let's look at the leverage on our MetaTrader 4. So let's look at this. So I click here, check the leverage on this account. The leverage on this account here, you can see, is 1-to-100. Okay, so let's go and apply that leverage. So the broker gives me a leverage. So now you're understanding leverage. If you missed it before, the broker gave me a leverage of 1-to-100. Okay, so the broker says you don't need to drop $102,842 to place this trade. All you need is divided by 100. All you need is a margin of 128.42 USD. This is all the margin you need right now. Okay, 1,128 USD. So take note, this is for 1 to 100 margin. This is for 1 to 1 margin. So you see the power of leverage. If we try to place this trade on 1-to-1 leverage, your MetaTrader4 terminal will tell you not enough money, okay? Because already you can see that my balance is 100,000, okay? And I want to buy something that requires a margin of 112,000. The MetaTrader4 is going to tell you error, insufficient funds, or no, not enough money, okay? Check what you see here under margin, 1128.42. Let's see what we calculated. Can you see what we calculated? 1128.42, and voila, that's like magic. You have calculated the exact margin that was required to buy euro dollar. Okay, so I've taught you at this point. I taught you pip, I've taught you pip, I've taught you lot size, I've taught you margin, I've taught you leverage now. Okay, so let's see what is left, putting it all together. Okay, now remember we said margin, so let's look at free margin. Free margin is what you have on the right here. Free margin. Okay, so free margin, remember we said your balance is equals to 100,000. okay, your margin is equals to 1128.42 is equals to 1128.42 USD. Okay, and remember your margin is going to be taken out. Your margin is a part of your capital or your balance that is set aside for that trade. So this margin, you cannot touch it, you cannot use it for any other trade. It is locked down. Okay, it is locked down. So the only thing that you have available to trade is your free margin. Okay, what money you have available for you to trade more currency pairs is your free margin, which is equal to 100,000 minus 1128.42. So free margin there is going to be 100,000 minus 1128.42, which is equal to 98871.58. okay, this is your free margin. This is what you have to buy more currencies. Whenever you buy more currency, all right, you take up more margin, and that margin will be taken out of this your free margin. It will be taken out, taken out of your free margin, and all that. Okay, so that is your free margin. Okay, now let's look at this. So this is your free margin. So you can see this is what we'll have here for your free margin based on our entry and current price. So take note that this has gone more than where we started from. So we're using the current price of 1.12138. okay, we're using the current price of 1.12138. So basically that's how you calculate your equity, that's how you calculate your free margin. Okay, now why is this important? Why is the whole of this concept of leverage and margin and all of that important? It's because sometimes most beginners, they buy so much currency that they make their free margin almost going to zero. Once your free margin is zero, you will experience what you call a margin call. Okay, simply meaning you do not have you do not have enough money to protect that trade, and the broker will start closing your trades automatically by force, and you start taking the loss on that account. Okay, and that is how people get margin call and blow their account. Okay, and so once this once your equity gets close to zero, right, as your free margin is reducing, right, your equity is also reducing. Okay, and once your equity gets to zero, you have blown, okay, and you will experience what it feels like to blow a forex account. Okay, so why this is all important is because why you need to understand the danger of leverage is that when you increase your leverage, it allows you to buy more. Okay, and when you buy more, it means your free margin becomes small. So when you are trading, you always have to make sure that you have enough free margin. Okay, you have enough free margin. Okay, so I think that's the basic concept of balance, equity, margin, and free margin. One more point you need to note is that so your equity, your profit or loss will be taken out of your free margin. It will be taken out of your equity. Okay, and then so I will close this trade now. So you will see what will happen once I close the trade. Your equity now becomes your new balance. Okay, so let's close it. Close with a loss. You can see the balance is now now the new equity. That is why you see why I said you don't make a profit or a loss until you close the trade. Okay, and once the balance is equal to the equity, you now see that your margin is 0 and your free margin is now equal to your balance. All right, and your profit or loss, of course, is 0. Okay, so take your time, watch the video, watch it over and over again, play some trades, and then you see how the pips are moving and the profit or loss are changing, and of course you will understand this concept. This is very, very, very important. This, as a matter of fact, this class I just give you is critical to you if you're going to blow your account or not. Okay, thank you so much for watching this video. If you learned something new in the video, give us a thumbs up by clicking the thumbs up button below. If you're just watching our video for the first time, click the subscribe button, click the bell to the right of the subscribe button, and then click all notifications so that you get notified whenever I upload a new video. Okay, see you in the next video. Have a profitable trading day. Cheers.